Hey, when you get home, would you come in the garage and help me? I'm working on a project and I kind of need your help to finish it. I won't take but a minute. Welcome back to the Stebbins Garage YouTube channel. In today's video, we're finishing the rebuild on my daughter's 2016 Ford Focus ST. This video is sponsored by Auxito. We'll show you more about them later in the video. I hope you'll stick around. So we finally got the parts for the rear of the Focus, and we're gonna run those over to the body shop, check on progress. They've got the car on the rack and we can take a look at that. So this is the rear, I guess, diffuser piece off of the Focus. And you can see it's kind of crusty. It's also broken. And we need to fix that. The new one's quite expensive. And I think I can just fix this one. And then we can spot in the paint and then clear the whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get it cleaned up. That way we can see what we're working with. And then I'll get my the hot staple repair kit that I have, and we'll see if we can get that done. Okay, so this is cracked right here, and it has a crack here too. So I'm going to secure this part together first, and to do that I'm going to use this along with a staple. This is not just any staple. It goes in here, it heats up and it melts into there. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I also have these as an option, but I need to clamp this up so that the gap is closed, and then we'll figure out which one. So I guess we'll see how it works out. What I need you to do is, I need you to hold this. See how that gap is pretty much closed up. Okay, that repair went well. I'm not done, obviously, but there's the pieces. So what we'll do now is we'll go back behind with a soldering iron, basically, and melt all this stuff together and use a little filler. And then on the outside, I'm going to do basically the same thing. We'll go through here and melt this together. And, oh, I'm pointing at the wrong thing, sorry. We'll melt this together. And then once we go to make our repair, we'll spot this in. You only see this much of it, and as long as the color matches good, I won't be too worried about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the other soldering iron out, which is a Harbor Freight one, and see what we can do there. All right, so here's the not the final result, but I went ahead and I soldered all that with the plastic welder, which is sitting over there. So we've got a pretty good place here for our piece to go in. Then I took my little grinder after I plastic welded it, and I smoothed all that out. So that's ready for a little bit of filler. And once the filler's on there and I sand it, and we'll prime it, we'll scuff it probably a few inches out and fan it. And then, I mean, that's really There's a black piece that goes here, so the only repair that you're gonna see is right there. I don't see replacing this for probably a few $100s for that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and send this over to Buddy and let him finish up the body work on this and paint it. He's already gonna repair that bumper for us, and while he's at it, I'll just get him to finish my body work there, and that should take care of that. We'll be able to put the whole back bumper together, and we'll be almost done with this thing at that point. That says Tasca parts, factory parts fast. I ordered these 2 weeks ago. What the heck? That's our black part that was broken on the ST. That should be our reinforcement piece. That's one of our two bumper brackets. And then hopefully there's one more in here. Good job on the delivery too, by the way, FedEx. All right, and there's our other one. That just rivets on. Just got a call that the Focus is done, so we're heading over to the body shop. It's already off the frame rack. It should be ready to drive home so we can start reassembling. Just got home with the Focus. Everything looks great. They were able to actually pull all of this out. Did a little seam sealer. These are all the new pieces. Taillight fits great. Hatch fits great. I put the new switch on so we could open the hatch. All right, we've reached my favorite time of the build. It's time to go ahead and get this car assembled. We've got some parts there. We've got some parts there. We've got some parts over there. They're kind of scattered everywhere. Oh, there's one there. We want to go ahead and get this thing put back together. So I think we're going to start by reassembling the rear bumper. I've got the lower valance piece there and there. So let's go ahead and get that together. Miranda's on her way out here. We're gonna put that together. Then we'll be able to put the bumper on the car. We can do the side skirts and just get moving. Okay, I'll get rid of it. All right, let's feed these through. Can you kind of line me up on the holes there? Yeah, that should be okay there. Are we in the holes? Pop it. installer on the other side too. One more. Yep, good. And then these all just kind of lock in. Ta-da! All right, now we need to put those screws in. So like right where people lay stuff in the back, your other the correct way. Squeeze the inside and then push on it. Go ahead, squeeze it.
What do you mean?
Squeeze from here. Kind of gotta squeeze. There we go. So on those, you kind of got to pinch right in there as you're pushing it into. It's a little tricky, but I mean, you figured out which way it was supposed to go, so.
Come on.
Pop, pop. Yeah! Okay, so see those little slots? They correspond to those slots I was showing you. I see, it's supposed to go in from the side.
Oh, no, it's gonna live in my car.
Where is it?
It's right here. It's running down there.
Oh, I see it. It's dead.
I don't believe it.
Huh?
I don't.
It's right. I promise you I killed it. I wouldn't do that to you. Yeah, that's my bad. I mean, darn it, Miranda. Didn't you take this apart? Yes. You're supposed to leave the spare tire out when you put this piece in. This wiring needs to go on top of here. Can you help lift that up? That wiring. Stick your box thing. We went ahead and got all the interior put in it. As you can see, everything lines up great. We're waiting on a speaker box. That one was damaged. I've got one coming. Miranda went ahead and put the headrests in. We got all the plastics in. All the trim for the hatch, the spoiler. We're gonna work on the bumper next. Miranda's gonna learn how to do bumpers. So we're close. We gotta put the side skirts on and the bumper, and then the car's basically ready to go get inspected. I still need to fix the spot on the front bumper, but that won't hold us up from getting inspected. You wanna go ahead and get this done, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do that bumper now. All right, good. Go on that side.
I think so. I think that's what she...
Okay. We want to focus on the top. Okay. So squat down here, and then yeah, no. And then move it right about there. So we should be able to start sliding it in. You need to be up just a hair on yours, I think. Is it in there? Does it feel like it's going in? Yeah, you're in the right place. You want to start sliding it like that. So you should be able to see that hole there. All right, now just gently roll that in with your thumb. There you go. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to lift it up a little bit and oh, mine's up. Go in there. We got hang on a sec. I gotta make sure I got mine pulled in. Okay. So I'm pretty good. Give me 1 second. All right, so we need to roll that down just a little bit, and I'm gonna push forward. This needs to go, see that little hook there? Yeah. That needs to go in front of the thing. So I'm gonna lean forward on it a little bit, and then you wanna roll up on this a little bit and it'll slide forward, okay? Right there. Okay. Now you got that up. The fabric part. It's got to go in front. Okay. All right. Can you hold it there?
Oh, fabric. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then, what do we do? Oh, right here. This has got to pull like that, and then use your bumper installer. Yep. Okay, run these in. You can bump them a little harder than we have been. Oh, you don't need that, sorry. I'll start this one. All right, just don't miss and hit the paint. All right.
Look how cute. So one of the first mods I always do in any of the cars in Stebbins' garage is LED fog lights. They're a great way to get rid of the incandescent bulbs that are on there. The factory ones are kind of dull and dim. Auxito was kind enough to send these out to us. These are some H11s, and we're gonna put these in the 2016 Focus that we're working on. It's a really simple process. I'm gonna go ahead and do one. I wanna show you how easy it is. Then we're gonna look at the other side. We'll light them both up, and you can see how one is really kind of dim and dingy and yellow. And then these are 6500, so they're gonna be a nice, cool white. We're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. All right, here we are on the passenger side. Got the wheels turned. We're gonna go ahead and take this bolt out here, and there's 2 more on the bottom. That way we can reach in and get to the fog light. Our fog light right there. What we're going to do is we're going to use a screwdriver, and we're going to release both sides of that clip for the connector. That'll allow us to rotate it out. So then we pop that bulb out. There's what the bulb looks like once it's popped out. Here's our new one. And there we go. That's all we needed to do. So now that I've got one bulb in, let me go ahead and start the car so that the fog lights come on, and I'll show you what the difference looks like. So as you can see, the passenger side is a much cooler white. That one is kind of a dingy yellow. Even it's still kind of light out here. So really happy with how those are turning out. I'll go ahead and throw the other one in and we'll be done. And there we go, we got both of them. This driver's side's a little trickier. Not hard. There's one clip right under here. You'll want to take that out and pull the bumper back a little bit, and you'll be able to get to it. It took me like 2 minutes. So that was a nice, super easy mod. Thanks to our friends at Auxito for sending us those bulbs to install. If you'd like to get a set for your own car, they have a huge selection and they have different colors and shades. You can use code SG, Stebbins Garage. So use SG for 15% off your order. That helps them out, that helps my channel out, and I appreciate it. Getting ready to put those badges on the rear of Miranda's car. So I'm not taking these off, but I do need a kind of a point of reference for this. So I went ahead and masked this, and we're gonna trim the edge here. That way when we lay it on her car, we'll have a perfect edge. And clean. Okay. So we basically just have to line up my template. Look at that. All right, let me get out of the way. So make sure you point it in that corner first, and then make sure it's all the way where it needs to go.
In the bottom corner?
Either, yeah, that's fine. Push it in.
Is that crooked?
Yep, it's good.
It looks crooked.
It's not crooked. I left a little room on my template.
It looks crooked.
It's not, that's how they go. I promise you.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Does that look good?
Looks good to me. Push it on. Push that corner a little more. There you go.
So cutesy.
Sweet. Okay, so last night we finished up reassembling the Focus. You can see all the interiors back in it. Miranda and I are going to run over to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office to get an inspection. Anytime you buy a vehicle out of state, they have to inspect it. They'll check the VIN, make sure the headlights work, the wipers, the horn, all that stuff. So we've got our $5, I've got my license, and we've got the title. We're going to head on over there, let them do that, and then we'll wrap up the video. Hello, how are you?
Good, how y'all doing?
Good, thank you.
Let you hang on to this.
Okay.
Your mileage, please.
106,500.
Honk your horn. Windshield wipers and headlights. Left turn again. Right turn. Step on your brakes. Alright. Let's pull over in the parking lot and I'll meet you inside.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Yes, we passed.
All right, our inspection's over with. I'm gonna go home and do some paperwork. Miranda's gonna go home and clean the car up, and then we'll wait for the title to come back so we can register it. I hope you enjoyed this series. Had a good time. Did you have fun working with me? I'm always fun. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit like on the video, and stay tuned for more content. We'll see you on the next one.